Guys, let's talk about the champions of the world, Chelsea Football Club. After winning the Club World Cup, we had all the momentum for this team going into the EPL to, win their opening game, maybe by a goal or two. But the match ended 0-0 between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. In fact, the first half, Crystal Palace looked more threatening. And then for the first time in 2025, Chelsea failed to score a goal at home. Yeah, that is a new record broken or set by the football club Chelsea. Now, let's talk about the match between Manchester United and also the Arsenal, the big match of the day on Sunday. Now, before the match, Man U had won 99 games against Arsenal, and they drew 55 times between both teams. And then Arsenal had won 90 times against Manchester United. So a win for United would have made them gone maybe 100 wins over their rivals. But unfortunately, Arsenal won the game, and that made them 91 wins against 99 Manchester United. But that being said, we know Arsenal to be good at scoring from set pieces. So it wasn't a surprise to see Arsenal score from a set piece. Calafari, of course, converted the ball into the net, and that was one goal for Arsenal, the only goal in that match. Talking of records, the football club Arsenal are on their longest unbeaten run away from home. They are 14 games unbeaten. They've won 7 and drew 7. That is a good record to note about the football club Arsenal. Now, let's go on to talk about Victor Yokor, a big boy of the moment. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to even register a shot on target for Arsenal, and I don't blame him because it's his first game for the club. And I don't know, for some reason, Arsenal continued to pass the ball sideways, back and forth, back to the midfield. When this guy was making runs in the middle, making runs behind the defenders, Arsenal midfielders failed to find him and passing the ball. Of course, I can't blame them. They are not used to playing with a big striker. And but they have a big guy up front who can really hold plays and also make runs behind defenders. You need to pass him the ball. But like I said, Arsenal are used to playing with strikers. So yeah, unfortunately, maybe going forward they might correct this. This happened with Pep and also Haaland when he joined City for the first time. But later on, they were able to find the missing pieces in Haaland. Started scoring goals. I have high hopes for Jokovic, and I'm sure he's going to bang in the goals when the time is due. Now let's talk about the deals. Cunha and Buemo. Guys, these guys are onto something for Manchester United. United lost this game, but in fact, they were very competitive. As compared to last season, I enjoyed watching United this season. For the first game of the season, they impressed me. Forget about the loss, but they played really well and they were very competitive against Arsenal. They were threatening. In the 9 minutes of the game, you saw the pressure they pound, on Arsenal. They nearly got a goal. They deserve a goal in this game, but unfortunately, that is football for you. The match ended 1-0 against them. Now, after the game, Ruben Amorim, I don't know whether he's on some cheap read, The guy said that today they demonstrated or they proved that they can beat every team in the Premier League. Guy, you need to calm down, I don't know the Igbo this guy is smoking, but to have this bold statement, you need to relax. There's a long way to go in the season. You haven't really met all the big guns yet, but like I said, there is something to be excited for about when it comes to Manchester United team this season. Shesko, Cunha, Mbeumo, these guys are going to kill it for Manchester United. Well, Arteta had something to say after the game. He said that we know that we are much better than certain moments we play. We have to be humble about how we scored the goal, but games are won in both boxes. That's what Arteta said. Also from the side of Ruben Amorim, he said that I think the most important thing is we were not boring. That is true. Of course, I enjoyed the game, like I said earlier. I think we clearly deserve a different result. As I said earlier, of course, they deserve a draw or something. I'm proud for the game they played today, but we lost. That's Ruben Amorim. Now, talking of the EPL, I think Jacob Ramsey played his last game for Aston Villa against Newcastle. It's reported that Newcastle have completed the signing of midfielder Jacob Ramsey from Aston Villa. So it's a new addition to the Newcastle side in the Premier League. Now let's go to Spain. Barcelona on their stadium saga. Today the club is expecting to complete the certificate that will allow them or the city council to issue them the occupancy licenses. So today is a big day in the history of the football club Barcelona. There is a big mark because they are looking to have an approval for the 27,000 capacity or maybe the spectators initially before the full opening of the Camp Nou. So we wait to see if the city council will grant them these licenses after the inspections have been taken. So yeah, this is Football Update 25 on YouTube and on TikTok. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, Subscribe to the channel, like and share this video, and let me know a comment in the comment section about the game between Arsenal and Manchester United, Chelsea and Crystal Palace, and also the certification that Barcelona are waiting for from the City Council in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next video.